not always supposed to be on, but I'm trying to sync the time. But look.
Mellon. And an ironic twist of fate, though, that building is actually one of the cleanest in the city of Pittsburgh. It is 99.87% dust and particle free because it houses our electrical and computer engineering program, so we can't have anything getting onto our nanotechnology. On the other end of the aesthetic spectrum, in the back corner, that concrete mass, that is both our biology, chemistry, biomedical engineering, as well as chemical engineering programs. And just to reiterate, when we say a building is home to a certain program, that doesn't mean you'll be there all 4 years you're here at Carnegie Mellon. It just means that it's where your department is headquartered. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we're going to keep on to our next stop. Because it was entirely built and maintained only upon alumni donation. Last time on this tour, I promised, we have Academy Award-winning actress Holly Hunter, Ming Na, who was the original voice of Mulan and is on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Matthew Bomer, who was on White Collar, and Zachary Quinto, who was Spock in the latest Star Trek film. Although that building was exclusive to the whole drama, all of our students can go in, which is really great, because it offers $5 to $10 tickets to all the films. Broadway caliber stage that is consistently ranked one of the best in the United States at a college institution, and we pump out stars, so that seems like crazy. Have a lot of stars come out of this building. Just last year, Best App of the Year was named Duolingo, which was actually a collaborative project between one professor and a lot of students, but primarily the students except one advisor. So you know we're doing really well here. Our students are all being very educated and excellent. In case anybody is interested or if you kind of smell it, I think there's coffee on the third floor. They should be open. But I like pointing it out because Coffee Room is the best place for coffee on campus. And it's a really
You could die if I jump off this.
I hope you
Yeah, you'll die if you jump off of this, definitely.
use a mile.
I wouldn't be able to catch you. Classroom in the middle.
Tiny. How are you
There's
supposed
not a lot of kids.
to put stuff on these desks?
Okay, every college.
Total 4 agents asleep in the computer science division.